Coming up in this episode, we feel like sitting ducks as we try to keep Atlas moving.
We're just saying how unbelievably eerie it is out here, how vulnerable we feel.
Canada slowly reveals itself.
I see it! There it is!
And we get ourselves checked into the country.
Welcome to Canada!
Still fighting in my head? Well, no, I don't mean that fighting, arguing.
That's why I'm covered in bruises. He bit me. He bit me.
I was quite frustrated and a bit angry earlier. I was worried about getting there tomorrow. We've got to get there tomorrow before a storm.
Before a severe gale.
A gale comes through, which is due 3 o'clock in the morning. But we want to get there tomorrow. But
We will get there.
got 90 miles on me.
We can do it. I'm saying to Luke, got a load of diesel. If it turns out that we can't sail, we could easily just motor there. It'd be annoying, but we can motor there. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No.
Not gonna get caught out in a gale.
We are still moving, which is a positive thing. Miracle. Here's our chart. 87.9 miles to go. Doing well. Just had tea. I feel so bloated. Eating too much. Had loads of Skittles for after as well. Oh, and pineapples. Just relaxing in here. My favourite sound is happening. I don't know if you can hear it. There's water tickling the hull at 4.7 knots. Hopefully the wind will stay like this. I love just laying here listening to the sound.
Night's approaching, and it's still, as you can see, pea soup fog. We're just saying how unbelievably eerie it is out here, how vulnerable we feel.
Yeah, particularly today.
And when it gets dark, it's going to be pitch black. Our navigation light's going to be totally useless. We've got AIS. I feel like sitting ducks. So we are nervous to say the least tonight. I'm nervous tonight. A good job we're quite far offshore.
We're 80 miles away from the coast.
Yeah, I don't like it. There's nothing we can do about it. Everything's wet, dripping with fog.
Damp and cold.
But at least we've got wind and we're moving. Just want to get through tonight. Hopefully in the morning the fog will be gone.
It'll be nice and sunny.
And the sun will come out. It's meant to be sunny, 22 degrees.
I suppose, yeah, supposed to be sunny today. It's been foggy since we got up. But if you think about it though, it was foggy when it got light this morning, so was it?
No, when I got up this morning it was clear and then the fog just came down really quickly.
I was gonna say we went past the night in the fog. But we didn't.
No, we didn't. The first time really being in this kind of fog, this visibility is, I don't know.
It's just eerie, innit? It just feels like you're gonna
60,
be
70 meters.
disappear
Yeah.
into the fog.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Very spooky.
I've just come in off my watch, taking my life jacket off and my harness because it's really foggy outside. We've had a bit of wind. Mind you, it's petered off a little bit in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, it is really foggy outside. You just got Adam up, didn't they? And we had a vessel pass, 2.4 miles.
Did we?
On AIS, yeah. He was going up the border between Canada and America. I think it was fishing. It was the Class B, so not sure.
Fishing.
We've passed into Canadian waters.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'll show you outside a little bit. There's not much to see really. It's really, well, you can't see anything, but it's really, really foggy. Yeah, spooky. It's going well. What's the speed now? 4 knots. Not bad, is it? Just needed to keep up. Oh. I'll go to bed then.
Yeah, go bed now. I've got 4. 1:30 in the morning, smoking Luke up. We've got to take the spinnaker down because we've got to turn the starboard by about 20-25 degrees. We've had good wind for the last 2 hours, about 8-9 knots. So it's time to take the spinnaker down. Spinny, need help with that. And get the Jenny back out. And then Luke can go back to bed for a little bit.
You're soaking wet.
Yeah, super foggy.
Not
wet.
looking forward to it.
No, and chilly. Let's get this done. Good morning. We're both up now. Both up. What's happened?
What's that?
Yeah, we finished our night watches. We're both up now.
It's been a cold, damp, misty night. That's what's happened.
That's it. Well, we'll see you later. No, that's it, yeah.
We've made a final turn towards our destination. Adam will do a chart update now because there's a lot of tides in this
Around
area.
Nova Scotia.
We're just debating whether to get the spinnaker up because it's nice spinnaker weather. We've got 31 miles to run.
Yeah.
And it's still bloody misty. I don't know what's going on.
Last night though, super foggy and thick and mist, wasn't it?
Cold.
It was coming into the boat. You could see it coming into the boat. Wet.
I'm gonna have some toast and tea.
And me, Marmite and coffee. Yeah, we got like 8 knots from behind, so we might as well just stick the spinnaker up. It'll be much faster. We're doing 4 knots, which is fine. We've got 30 miles to go to get there. I'll show you the tides now. The tides are going to be king now. We're going to rip because we've timed it well again. We'll show you.
We're from the Bristol Channel though, so
Yeah.
we always time the tides well because we grew up with tides. We grew up with 12 to 14 metre tides.
Yeah, vicious currents, and crabbing, sailing sideways. Right, let's put the kettle on. Okay, this is the promised chart update. First of all, I'll just show you, this is Nova Scotia. That's where we're going to, Yarmouth. It's 31 miles away. These arrows, if you haven't seen them before, they're tidal arrows and they show the direction and the strength of the current. As you can see at the moment, the current is running down. By about 10:30, 11 o'clock, it's going to start running up this way. So what we've done, we've come in low, because we've timed it like this. We've come in low like this. We're going to be about here when the tide turns and the arrow is going to start going up, and then we're going to be absolutely flying straight into our destination. We should get there within the tide. Maybe we're doing like 7 or 8 knots up there.
Tide runs at 3 knots up and down.
Tide runs at 3 knots up and down. So if you can imagine, if we did come in from the side here and said, oh, let's head straight for here, well, you couldn't do that because it's a low patch, but if you did, you'd come in here and then you'd realise suddenly you'd start crabbing at 3 knots, either down or up, and you'd miss your destination and then you'd be a bit screwed. So this is what we've done, come in on an angle.
Yeah, because in here, in this area here, Bay of Fungal,
Fundy.
this is the highest tidal range in the world. Up here it squeezes up into this basin, and then this is where you get whirlpools. You may have seen them on the TV. 16 to 17 metre tides in this area here.
Wow, crazy.
Just put the spinnaker up, didn't we?
We did. I think that's an extra couple of knots, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought to put the spinnaker up because we've got like between 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 knots from behind. Hopefully the spinnaker will be flying God, we fly the spinnaker a lot, don't we?
A lot.
Considering this passage you're meant to have 10 to 15 knots to be reach all the way.
Starting to get into some tidal current now, as you can see behind me. We've got some current here, overturning waves. It's literally like slack water, and it's just starting to turn here. It's going to run at 3 knots with us, and the wind is set to pick up a little bit, so it might get a little bit bumpy. And we've got Jim Bob on the helm. If it gets too bumpy, we'll have to take turns on the helm, 20 minutes apiece. Or Neppy can go on.
Nice to be moving.
We were just doing like 5.7 knots. There's a lot of currents, patches of currents around.
As you can hear from the background noise, we've had to get the engine going. I'm really disappointed. Yeah, I just wanted to sail in. I like sailing into new places. We've had no choice though, because the wind has dropped off. We just get swept past with the tide. It's 3 knot tide, you see, taking us north, and we basically need to go northeast.
Got about 3 miles to go to our anchorage. We're just going to be heading in now, and we are about
1 mile away.
1 mile away from land, and you wouldn't know it.
Can't see anything, and it's spooky. I just want to see something.
It's spooky because you've been offshore for 48 hours.
Well, we can't bloody see anything. That's why it's spooky.
And then when you go to shore, then it gets a bit dodgy. It gets a bit scary because you're going to go near the land and rocks and things, but it makes it worse because you can't see anything.
We can't. There's a buoy a quarter of a mile away, and now I can't see it.
Go try and motor sail up the. It's not a river, is it? An estuary. Estuary. Yeah, mixed up. Motor sail up the estuary to our anchorage and anchor. I see it. I see it. There it is. Just about to see it. Big green buoy there. Just popped out of the fog. I've been so excited. Yeah, boy. It does exist. I'm beginning to think it wasn't there. First Canadian land.
Sight of land. Oh my god.
There's more appearing.
Oh yeah, I can see it coming up out the mist. Oh yeah. Canada. Made it. Canada.
We did. It looks like Scotland already, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally.
The rockiness.
And it looks craggy and
Greeny.
yeah, like you get those bushes that only grow growing cold temperatures, climates.
Totally.
It's such a change from down in Boston, 200 miles, and it's like we're in Scotland.
It's going to be really cool here.
It's going to be nice, yeah, remind us of home. Aww. Look at that! It's like, oh, he's gone. There's a Canadian seal. The mist has cleared. There is a lot of fishing vessels here. And it looks like there's a marina there because there's yachts.
We've anchored.
Another, yeah, done it.
Done it. 2 days. Bit frustrating, but
Yeah.
it was
A lot
okay.
of fog. That was interesting, sailing in the fog. Quite easy. Scary. Isn't it?
Still foggy now.
Yeah, can't see anything, so
No.
here's the wonderful Canada. Nothing.
Nothing really. It'll be clear tomorrow. I'll be able to see it. There's 3 boats on moorings, and there's a tiny little marina over there, like a little
Yeah.
club. Loads of fishing activity. We've anchored by here. There's a lee of the island there is going to protect us from some of the wind predicted tomorrow. I got 47 meters of delicious chain out.
Yeah, and first impressions, even though we can't see much, I can hear lots of seagulls and it looks really craggy, just like Scotland.
Very much like Scotland.
I'm impressed.
Yes. Now we're going to do the custom thing.
Yeah.
Well done, Luke. Congratulations.
Another one.
We're now in Canada.
Canada! Just thought I'd give you all a quick update. We arrived yesterday and it's foggy, windy and drizzly today. We phoned the Canadian border force control people, and normally you go over to a pontoon over there and they come and inspect your boat. However, the pontoon is currently full, so we are still on anchor just outside where the pontoon is, and we are waiting. Adam's just gone over there on a tender now. We are waiting for the border force either to come out. So they want to search the boat, they want to have a look around the boat, so we just have to wait. What do they say?
Said the Yarmouth had been coming to the fuel dock. Stay on the fuel dock.
Yeah.
So low water is about 5 feet there, low water. He says mud. He says I'd leave it an hour and then go over there and sit on there until low again, and then there's no charge. See how low it gets, you can stay there in the fuel dock, or we'll move it low when it gets towards low again, anchor again. No charge there. We'll have to contact the authorities and see if they can meet us over there.
We made it onto the fuel dock. Adam, we had a bit of a muddy time. Oh my god. Adam has just gone up now to phone the customs place, and hopefully they can come down and inspect the boat this afternoon, and we can get on with visiting Canada. We had the customs officers come on board for 10 minutes just asking questions. Boxed all stuff we got on board. Super friendly, super nice. Everywhere we go, people are saying welcome to Canada, welcome to Canada. Oh, I could live here. Super, super, super friendly. We went into the harbour master's office and I could hear Adam's voice on his laptop. Yeah, he's watching one of our episodes, which is strange. So yeah, he knows us and he's going to follow us now because he saw me wearing my Sailing Brothers jumper. Super nice. It's still a little bit foggy and it is clearing. You can actually see a bit of Canada today. Oh, sensational. Tomorrow though, it's meant to be sunny. So tomorrow we're going to go exploring on land and we'll show you around. Welcome to Canada! We're on Canadian soil for the first time.
And what a day it is.
And what a day. It's not foggy today.
Sunny.
Amazing. And we're just going to have a look around the town here.
Yeah.
See what Canada has to offer.
Pretty excited.
I mean,
Like places you want to visit, and oh, what a day as well. But all that fog we had and it's all gone, and it's t-shirts and shorts weather again. Banging.
this is the centre of Yarmouth, or the main street of Yarmouth. One thing that struck me is we can hear seagulls like in the UK, and it's pretty damn wonderful to hear them again.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, you can hear them.
Proper seagulls.
Seagulls. It's like we're back in the UK, it's wonderful.
It's like a UK climate as well.
Yeah. Good at making music, isn't we? Not.
This fishing boat's dried out, so if you're doing some work to her.
Big spotlights.
Big spotlights. It's a big fishing boat.
Wow, look at the back of these boats having they're so big.
Really wide.
Wow. Incredible. Why? Will somebody explain to us why the boats are designed like this? Open backs like this. They must be chucking crates off or something.
Something like that. Super wide.
Hello.
How you doing?
Caught anything?
What are you fishing for?
Mackerel.
Didn't realise there's mackerel this far north.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
All kinds of them in here.
Wow.
I thought it'd be cod. Or is that cod in the more in the winter?
Codfish?
Cod, yeah.
They're outside the harbour.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, you're float fishing. I got it.
Mackerel.
Didn't realise there's mackerel here.
Oh yeah, lots of mackerel.
Do you come here regularly? Yeah.
Yep. Every day almost.
Every day fishing? Wow.
Well, I'm 70 years old. I got nothing else to do.
Awesome. Cool. Oh, look at that. It's got an engine on the bike.
Is this your bike?
Does that engine work?
Oh yeah.
Gee, that's so cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that. What cc is that?
80.
80 cc.
Wow, it's quite big.
Yeah, she do 50, 60.
Miles an hour? Or kilometres?
Kilometers, yeah. Oh, wow.
And it's got a little fuel tank on top. That's amazing. I love that.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Great. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Have a good day.
Good luck. This is all the names of people in Yarmouth that have been lost to the sea.
All right. Oh my God, there's so many.
Haven't noticed the Seeley yet, S-E-E-L-E-Y.
No.
A lot of names.
There's a lot of names. People are lost at sea.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, my husband worked a lifetime on the ferries from here to Maine.
Yes.
And the weather they went through on those big ferries, I can't imagine the smaller boats.
No.
My grandfather was lost at sea with his two sons lived, but he was washed overboard
Oh God.
in one of the smaller boats.
Yeah, it's very sobering.
Yeah. And my father never wanted his children to go to sea, but he had a son who tried, and he almost drowned lobster fishing. And now I have a son out at sea. You learn to pray a lot when you have people who work on the water.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. We spend a lot of time out at sea as well.
Pardon?
We spend a lot of time
Do
out
you?
at sea. We got a yacht anchored. There she is. That's our yacht there.
Oh my,
Anchored
yes.
up there. We sailed all the way from the United Kingdom,
Oh my land.
across the Atlantic Ocean, and we come up to visit Canada now.
Well, that's quite a journey.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's an
My
amazing
gracious.
journey, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been about 14 months now we've been travelling. And we met some amazing people. And yeah, been fantastic.
Yeah, I lost my husband 15 months ago, and I think at this time of the year we'd be putting out the aluminum boat and going to fish mackerel.
Right.
you know, hand lining
Yeah.
when he'd be off work.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, it comes to all of us. It's just a matter of when
Exactly. Yes.
and
Very.
what God's will is.
Very true. Very true.
We've been needing some oars because ours got stolen, and we've come into Walmart and we're going to buy the rubbishest oars you've ever seen in your life. Because nobody will nick these because they're so rubbish, but they'll do the job. Look how good that is. 2 oars for $10, Canadian dollars. That is like.
Oh yeah, it's Canadian, isn't it? It's really, really cheap.
You'll probably use them like that. Probably use them like that.
Yeah. It's perfect. They're so crappy, no one's going to steal them.
Today we had a nice explore around town. The people here are so friendly. Hadn't done washing this morning. He washed all the bedding. This is how it turned out. Thanks, Ed. My bedding is so much cleaner. Nice black bedding. It's covered with washing powder because somebody put too much washing powder in the washing machine.
In my defence, because we haven't washed our bedclothes in a while, and there's loads of jumpers and things like that. I put a load of washing powder in the bottom of this machine, and then I put the clothes in there and I stuffed them all in, and I thought, you know what, hasn't been washed in ages, so I put a bit more in there. I put a bit more in there, and I went, oh, a bit more won't do any harm. I put a bit more in there again, and I just closed the lid and put it on. I didn't realise it would do that.
Do you think we should wash them again?
No. Cost $2, Luke.
2 Canadian dollars.
$2 Canadian.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I put too much washing powder in the machine. I did. It doesn't matter.
this is my my quilt.
Coming up next week, we start moving up the coast and meet some amazing people.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please give us a like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below.
We would like to give a massive thank you to our amazing patrons. Thank you so much for your support. You keep this adventure continuing.